So, could you tell me a bit about yourself, your name and how long you've lived in Royston?
I've always lived in Royston, was born and bred in it, 77 years. Done a lot of voluntary work when I was younger, running youth clubs, food co-op for 12 years, and I've been on the Housing Association committees for about 26 years. I like to try and help the people that stay here to try and get improvements done so that we can live in a wee bit comfortable estate rather than a rough and ready bad place.
Yeah. So, what do you think about Royston?
Love it to bits. Sad to say, I don't like the bottom of Royston Road. I don't concern myself. I think we've made a right mess of it because it's the main road coming into Royston, and strangers coming through in the car sees that big building there, and it's a pure sight, and it puts a bad impression. Epsilon, when we were doing these houses, they done James Nesbitt Street first, then Block End and Copperworks. We were the last ones to get finished in here, but the point was we just had patience because we were the yolk and the egg. They weren't going to decorate on the outside and leave us, so we got our place done, and we ended up getting the best houses at the end of the day.
So, what changes have you experienced in Royston?
The changes I've experienced in is, I think the family connection between the people. When my kids was young and your ages and all that, I used to take them to pictures or the shows or at Alley Park or Hugginfield Log, things like that. You don't see many parents doing that with children now, and there's a disconnection, I think, between them. And I don't think it's very good because they don't know what they... I never went to my bed, bar my whole 6 children were in their bed before me. Never locked the door unless they were in the house. Now children that for 13 upwards, they go out and their parents doesn't seem to know where they are, what they're doing, and they go in their bed and what time did they come in at? Oh, I don't know, I never heard the door shutting. I don't like that at all. I think you should have a good family connection.
So, what have you contributed to Royston?
What have I
contributed?
My time and a lot of hard work, a lot of training. I took an SQV in Housing Association Governance and last year when I was 75 or 76. Try hard to keep myself up, and if anybody's got a complaint, I like to try and help them. That's run a food court for 12 years, which was the biggest success in Royston. And when we finished, we started with £200, and when we finished, we gave the 2 schools, Royston Primary, Royston St Roch's Primary, a cheque for £500 each, and we gave our regular customers £600 worth of groceries between them. So it was quite a good success.
That's good. You'll be aware of lots of national and international events that have taken place in Glasgow, such as the Garden Festival, the Year of Culture, the Year of Architecture and Design, and the Commonwealth Games. Have you been involved with any of these?
Not too much. We went wee trips to see like the Easter House with the flags, decoration of the flags and that, and then we made up things up in the Royston Hall community, up in the Rainbow Hall, and we made flags up. But I've never visited much. I'm not a good traveller. I'm not a great walker, so travelling is not really my thing unless I'm going to be coached to there and back again. But I'll listen to all the kids, all my wains and my grandwains and my great grandwains tell me everything that's going on. So,
do you think any of these events have changed Royston?
I think they will. I think it should change them because I think the teenagers are changing here. There's no so many. I'm trying to think what you would call Neds, right? The young ones coming up like your age, they seem to the education, they take it a wee bit more serious. I don't know why, if it's because other things is involved with education. Like the school down there has got the hard of hearing, and it's got the foreign children in and learning languages and that. So it could get through to them.
Do you think there's a legacy to Royston?
A legacy? Well, I hope so, and I hope my name's on the chalice. I think it's proofs in the pudding when you look at Royston and you go back 20 years ago and see what like it was then with the old tenements and things like that. There's got to be a legacy.
Do you have anything else you'd like to ask? Like,
Pardon?
if you get anything you want to ask us or anything like that?
No, just what I keep telling you, young ones. Listen to what you're going to tell. I know it might not sound good to you or brainy to you, but it is in the end. It's not, so just think before you do things, that's all I would say. Kids can be really good if they try. You look at my two. And all my grandmas are all working, so I mean, I had 6 children, 14 grandmas, and I've got 7 great grandmas. And they're all practically in this area. I think there's only about 3 lots of them outside this area.
Thank you for letting me interview you. It was really nice to take your time. So.
No, the pleasures are mine, so I'm only too glad to help. I hope it helps
in
some way.